Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
someone else. All we want is please. Giving no time to breathe. This is our identity. We turn our backs, we can't help, we're gone. This is our identity.
check 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
Ready Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2019 Sirius Ice Hockey World Cup. We are live from Kärpät Arena in Sochi, Russia, and you are watching the North American Hockey League Team NAHL on NAHL TV, live on YouTube. Good afternoon, everybody. Alex Curious coming to you live. Great to have you with us today. It is going to be a special day and a historic one for the North American Hockey League as we get set to go. Here as the crowd fills in the Kärpät Arena as the Team NAHL takes on Oulun Kärpät, the champions this past year from the SM Liga in Finland, in game number 1 of this event. I'm joined with Tony Zazowski, the general manager of Team NAHL. He is sitting along beside me. Tony, a special day for the North American Hockey League, something that I think everybody here, all of the owners, the commissioner, the staff, anybody who follows the league is proud of. This is an historic day.
Yes, it is. Very, very excited. The USA Hockey came to us with the opportunity here in the fall. A lot of people worked hard to make this happen for our players. Special thanks to all the North American Hockey League owners and commissioner for giving us the opportunity here to come to the world stage and represent not only the North American Hockey League but our country.
Well, let's talk about today's opponent, Tony. We don't know a lot about them. We do know that they're skilled. We do know that they have 2 draft picks on their roster, and we do know they have 6 players with international experience. Could be maybe the toughest game of the round robin for the North American Hockey League.
Watching them practice over the last couple days, they're a big team, very skilled, and have a lot of structure. One of the challenges our team will have is that this team's been practicing for over a month. Our team met in Chicago here less than a week ago and has had 5 practices and have to match up here against a very tough team from Finland.
Well, my hope today for you folks at home is to get the Finnish names right. I know I won't do that. I mean, after a hiatus in broadcasting, I don't know how many years it's been. Obviously, it's just like riding a bike for me, but they throw you right in the hopper with these team names. We're going to get teams from Finland. We're going to get teams from the Czech Republic. We're going to get teams from Austria, all over the place, Switzerland. So Russia, the Russia game against the Wings was not very easy at all, namely because the names were really tough, but also because it was handwritten on paper, much like today's lineup is. But at the end of the day, it is going to be an exciting time, and I want to welcome all of you watching at home in the United States, just turning in the afternoon here on Saturday. So, Tony, again, for Team NAHL, not much experience, not much practice. I think they did look good against the Wings in the exhibition game. The game was kind of a microcosm of what this team has been able to do this last week. First period tough. Matthias Scholl was awesome, and then as it went on, the third period was the best. So hopefully they can put 3 periods of hockey together.
Well, there's a lot of adjusting going on for the guys. They got to learn the systems that Coach Langer and Russo want to put in there. So the guys have to do a lot of thinking out there, but at the same time, they've got to be able to play with pace. In Europe, when they had the coaches meeting with us, they talked about that they're not going to allow us to do a lot of clutching and grabbing. So again, our guys got to adapt to that and basically just go out there and play hockey. Because again, they got to trust their instincts. They're all skilled players. They're all here for a reason. And again, we got to get through. I think really right now we got to show well in the first period and hope we can build on our experiences here, just like we did against the Soviet Wings.
So talk about, Tony, last night was such a great experience. The opening ceremony, for those who weren't able to see it, 7,000 people here at Sheba Arena. Vladimir Putin here, Jake Boone, the captain of the Team NAHL, was out there. What a neat sight of him carrying the American flag out, spotlight on him. Really made you feel a sense of pride for those of us who have never participated in any type of international hockey competition.
Well, I think that's really what we got to kind of a little bit of a wake-up call last night was really the scope of how important this event is in the world of junior hockey. To have President Putin here, it was just special. The president of the IIHF dropped the ceremonial puck. So again, first-class event, first-class organization, and again, really special for the North American Hockey League to be part of it and seeing that flag on the ice.
Well, here you see Kärpät being introduced. They are in the white uniforms, and as customary in European hockey, they are adorned with advertisements all over the place. Team NAHL will not look like that. Team NAHL will wear their very customary royal blue jerseys. Basically, they look exactly like the New York Rangers and or the United States from 1980. Just a really neat-looking royal blue jersey. So they are about to be introduced, as you see on your screen. We even have cheerleaders here at the World Cup of Ice Hockey presented by Sirius. I can't tell you how nice it's been here. Sochi is a coastal city along the Black Sea, and it has just been phenomenal weather. The hosts have been phenomenal. This arena is one of the best I've ever seen. So the accommodations have just been first class. There was a wonderful reception tonight for the coaches. And here comes the Team NAHL and your starting lineup tonight, brought to you by our great friends at Bauer, Vaughn, and K1, proud sponsors of the equipment we are wearing here this evening. Starting in goal is number 32, Tom Matthias Scholl from Hermosa Beach, California, playing for the Fairbanks Ice Dogs. On defense, wearing number 29, Seth Bergeron from the Jamestown Rebels. Also on defense, number 14, Jake Boone, the team captain from the Aberdeen Wings. At the left wing, number 8, Nate Horn. At center, Gabe Temple wearing number 22. And at the right wing, the assistant captain, number 9, Austin McCarthy. That is your starting lineup for Team NAHL as the rest of the boys fill in the bench. And we are just about set to drop the puck here at Sheba Arena. Again, you're watching Team NAHL hockey live from the World Cup of Ice Hockey here in Sochi, Russia, home of the 2014 Winter Olympics. This venue hosted women's hockey as well as some sled hockey. And I got to tell you, it is one of the best venues I have ever been in hockey-wise. NHL, AHL, junior, otherwise. Tony, a fantastic facility. We have been treated like gold.
Basically, I feel like we're at the Olympics here. Again, like you said, they really did a good job when they built this place. All the teams have great accommodations here. And again, like you've talked about it, I've never seen a cleaner rink. I mean, the rink's 5 years old, and they take a lot of pride in it, and it really shows.
There you see head coach Scott Langer, Aberdeen Wings Robertson Cup champions. He is behind the bench along with Rocky Russo. We'll take a timeout for the national anthem. When we come back, it is the face-off, Team NAHL versus Olin Kärpät here at the 2019 Ice Hockey World Cup.
North American Hockey League, United States of America, and Kärpät U20.
So it looks like we're ready to go. As Team NAHL wearing the blue uniforms tonight. There you see the head coach of Kärpät, Ville Mahaima. And again, great to have you along. What an awesome experience this is going to be. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for the players, the staff, everybody here. Scott Langer and crew ready to go. Team NAHL in blue moving left to right. Kärpät in white moving right to left, and we are underway. Alex Curious, great to have you along here this afternoon. Kärpät quickly gets it in the zone, but it's taken away, and back the other way goes Gabe Temple. Down the right wing to the middle. Nice move to the middle by Nate Horn. Score! 20 seconds into the game, Nate Horn lights the lamp, and the NAHL is on the board just like that. Tony, it is 1-0. A great individual by Temple. Got it to Horn. Shot number one, goal number one.
Can't start off any better than that here. Great job there, great shot. Getting pucks in net, and just got to build off that now.
What a twisted wrister by Horn, who went far side. The Minnesota Wilderness forward who scored in the exhibition game, got around the defense, and there you see the nifty little shot right between the glove and the pad, and 20 seconds into the game, Team NAHL is up 1-0 on Kärpät. Now Kärpät the other way, a delayed offside, intercepted by Medeiros. Brody Medeiros over to his partner Love, Tyler Love of the Corpus Christi Ice Rays will dump it in. Now Finland the other way. Kärpät will throw it in. Scholl going behind the net, able to hold it up, look out, dumped out front. Good job to poke it away. The shot goes wide, and it's picked up into the corner by number 29, Ratti. This is Atu Ratti skating up to the blue line. Dropped it off to number 9. That's Valami Busola, and now back the other way. Here comes Conroy. Conroy dumps it in. Almost got a pass from Nick Trella. That one just bounced out of the way, and it's Kärpät the other way. Big hit along the blue line. Nice stab there by the North American Hockey League. As Team NA, nice intercept along the blue line. Alex Murray stepped into that. The St. Cloud Blizzard defenseman dumps it all the way in the zone. Applying pressure. Keeker Olsen out there. In behind the net, but it's Kärpät away with it as they will come up the ice. Number 5, Satu Koskanora had it whistled, and it's going to be offside as Team NAHL jumps ahead 1-0. Big getting the lead 20 seconds into the game.
It helps get some of the jitters out for the guys, get settled in. Now you can just go play. As you can see there, we got a little scrambly on the defense here, but again, just a confidence builder for the guys to show that they can keep up with these teams from Kärpät.
Alex Curious along with Team NAHL GM Tony Zazowski. I want to say hello to everybody watching the United States early afternoon on a Saturday. Saturday night here in Sochi, Russia. Kärpät now up the way, a little bit of 3-on-2 if they can get it around Murray. Now in behind the net, this is Johnstown Tomahawks defenseman Chris Trouba. Got it to the middle for Andrew DiCarlo. Lone Star Brahmas forward from the state of California as it's wrapped around the boards. Defensive change for Team NAHL, so they'll regroup in their own zone. And up the right boards, LaJoy able to bump it all the way in. Back to get it for Finland is number 22, Olli Vatala. And now up the wing. I tell you what, Team NAHL is coming out flying in this game, and they have matched the speed so far in the first 3 minutes of the Finns. Now jumping into the play, this is Love. He'll take it down the right side, sends a wrister on net. That one is saved easily. And now Kärpät the other way. One thing you got to watch in this game are the penalties. Here comes Kärpät into the NAHL zone. Centering pass, look out of position, score! Scholl got a little bit caught on the right-hand side, and it was sizzled into the back of the net, and just like that, less than 3 minutes into the game, we are tied up as number 15, Petteri Puhala, scores. And you can see here on the replay, Scholl on the right-hand side was waiting for a shot, got a little bit late over there as it's deposited into the back of the net. A good nifty pass, and we are tied at 1 as on the back doorstep there, almost able to get a love on it with Scholl. But number 15, Petteri Puhala has evened this game up at 1-1, and less than 3 minutes in, we have a 1-1 game. So the faceoff controlled by the NAHL as they'll get it in deep. Touchdown in the corner by Jack Conroy. And now here comes Kärpät trying to work some magic. As it's dumped all the way down the ice, should be an icing call, and it is. So, Tony, what do you think? I mean, okay, Tony's busy doing something, but we'll keep it right here. 1-1 is our score. Early into the game. Alex Curious, good to have you along here tonight. Team NAHL wins the draw. And they'll get it all the way in the zone. Kärpät back to get it. Down there for Kärpät, number 22, Olli Vitala. Now here's the NA out in front, unable to get a shot on it. Was Horn, and now we go back the other way. Kärpät. Just circling in their own zone, looking for some type of breakout. In front, and a big save by Scholl, and he holds on. So a good save, and after the whistle, a little bit of roughhousing with Medeiros and number 18, Ville Haikala. And Scholl's good first stop of the night. Fairbanks Ice Dogs goaltender. That one took a bad hop onto the board, and a great save by Scholl. Scholl was phenomenal in the start of the exhibition game against the Soviet Wings. One to one, 15:46 left, just 4 minutes and 14 seconds gone in period number one. Face off to Kärpät, the shot over the head of Scholl. Trying to fish it out down there is Max Borst, Maryland Black Bears forward. Trouba up to DiCarlo. Unable to handle it, and Kärpät will settle it down in their own zone. Swift skating team, champions of the SM Liga in Finland, one of the better leagues in Europe. And we got a penalty coming up, and it was offside, but a whistle afterwards. And we're going to get a penalty on Andrew DiCarlo, and it's going to be a trip. So we will see the power play for Kärpät the first time. This is something that we talked about off the air, and one of the strategies of the coaches, and that is staying out of the box. Tony, we see that the first power play is going to Finland. A tripping penalty there on DiCarlo.
Yep. Again, like we said, that they're going to call it very tight. They want to showcase skills. So again, we were just kind of going after the puck there. Got his skates. He went down, and it's something we have to expect all week.
All right, Finland on the power play as Kärpät looks to set up cross ice pass. As they set it up, Teskola will get it up high. Wants it down low. Now Teskola with it. Throws it in deep. Sedlock, the shot. Scholl with the save with the shoulder. Back to Teskola. Picked off there, and Bergeron had a whack at it, and Temple will pick it up and clear. So 30 seconds gone here in the penalty. Andrew DiCarlo in the box for Team North American Hockey League. And now back the other way. Look it out. This big body right here. This is Sedlock. Tries to center it in front. Sedlock is a swift skating Finn. He's got size and speed. So that is something that Team NA has got to watch. The other thing that we haven't even mentioned is the size of the Olympic ice here. 200 by 100. Certainly not what most NAHL teams or players are used to with the 200 by 85. The shot down low just missed. Teskola for Sedlock. Got to keep an eye on number 23. And that one was just tipped wide. Team NA trying to kill this penalty here, unable to get it out as it goes back to the point. Finland with control. Teskola got hit to the ice by Trella. Able to maintain control. Send it over to the right point. Shot. Scholl with a blocker save. Teskola trying to get to the rebound he does before Trella. Hotman with a poke at it. But again, Good job by Kärpät here to maintain possession in the NA zone. Trello wins the one-on-one battle and will dump it down the ice. 20 seconds remaining in the power play. First of the game for either team. Kärpät and Team NAHL tied 1-1. Andrew DiCarlo's got 10 seconds left in his penalty. That one sniffed out. Great job by Austin McCarthy. Topeka Pilots forward, and Team NA is 1 for 1 on the kill. So a good penalty kill there. That's one of the ways that the NA is going to have success in this tournament. One, staying out of the box, and two, when they do get a penalty, to kill it off. Wrapped around the boards, DiCarlo out there. Shot coming in, that goes wide. The rebound all the way to the blue line. Trouba tried to get there and hold it in, but couldn't. Off the bench, Austin Jopi sifted a little backhander over to number 20, Alex Murray. He jumps into play, but it's intercepted by Kärpät, and here they come the other way in the white jerseys. Kärpät up the blue line, flipped it in on Scholl. He'll hold on, and we get a whistle and stoppage with 12:47 left. Media timeout here in Sochi. So here you see some of this activity here on the power play. Great chance on the back door there by number 10, Teskala. Thought he had Sedlock for the tip-in goal, but it was just tipped wide. And there you see the reaction of Finland coach Ville Mohamma. So while we have a moment, want to make sure everybody knows the next Team NAHL game coming up on Monday, August 26th. We'll have it right here for you. Team NA, by the way, is playing all of the night games here during their round robin. So on Monday, the team takes on Red Bull Salzburg, who were a 6-1 winner today over HC Trinek from the Czech Republic. Salzburg is a very good team, Tony, but that's coming up on Monday. Going to be a test. The test right now, 1-1, 8 minutes in. I'd say that so far things are okay.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, we've been in our zone a lot. But again, this is what happened on against the Soviet Wings. We just got to settle in. Kind of get our feet, understand the systems a little bit there so we can play as a team and be able to neutralize a little bit of this Kärpät offense and skill.
Really don't mind where the NA is right now. Boone trying to hold it into the point. Jopi over there to try and intercept, but Kärpät will reverse direction and go the other way. Dumping it in is Ville Haikala. Bergeron to collect. Got it up the wing, and going the other way is Kieker Olsen. Chippewa steal forward for his line mate John Jaworski, two NAPHL grads, by the way. Jaworski and Kieker Olsen, is now Kärpät goes 2-on-2. Love defending, unable to take it away, and the snapshot is saved by Scholl. And a nice one as Haikala is robbed on the doorstep by Matthias Scholl, who led the Fairbanks Ice Dogs last year to the Robertson Cup championship game, falling short against the Aberdeen Wings. You can see the stick work there of Kärpät. Most of these European teams, very, very good on skill, very fast. They love to use the open ice, but Matthias Scholl able to snag it out of midair for his fourth save of the period. 12:06 to go, still 1-1. Face-off is controlled by Kärpät deep in the NA zone. 3 NA players down there trying to take it away, but it's Kärpät who come away with it. LaJoy able to snag it away. Now he sifted it over to the left-hand side for Borsch. Took a hit but got it in. In behind the net, wrapped around the boards by Bloomquist, the Kärpät goaltender wearing number 35. And now the NA the other way. LaJoy trying to transition. Got it to Borst. He's one-on-one. Had it poked away. Look out. Kärpät with numbers the other way. NA off the bench with numbers in force. Medeiros. Now Murray's got it. He'll send it over to Borst, who baps it up the boards. Just wants to get off for a line change. 11 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first period. Score tied at 1. Murray knocks it out of midair. Sifts it up the boards. It's going to go off the dasher and all the way down, and we'll have an icing call with 11:10 remaining. Here at Sheba Arena, you are watching the North American Hockey League in the 2019 Sirius Ice Hockey World Cup. My name is Alex Curious. I'm joined alongside by Team NAHL General Manager Tony Zazowski. There you see Team NA head coach Scott Langer, the Aberdeen Wings. It has been a wild summer for him, winning the Robertson Cup, having camps, and then taking Team NA on their first international trip in about 17 years. First one over to Europe in the league's 45 history. 45 years the league has been around, coming up this season. Shot from the point, that one's blocked. Good job to get in front of it. That was McCarthy. Now hitting the corner is Medeiros. He got knocked to the ice. McCarthy along the wing, unable to get it out. Look out, intercepted by Kärpät. McCarthy gets it back and sends it off the boards. And Team NA is playing a little puck and chase right now. Kärpät wants to change, as does the NA. That puck goes all the way down the ice. Should be an icing call, and it is on Kärpät with 10:28 remaining here in Sochi, Russia. A good Saturday afternoon to everybody watching at home. Team NA in their royal blues. Jack Conroy, you saw there, just committed to Air Force. Carter Hopman of the Janesville Jets ready to take the faceoff against number 21, Antti Milano. Kärpät will win the draw, and now Trouba along his own blue line will try and set up. Look out, Conroy fell down to the ice, and now it's tipped ahead for Trella. Trella stops, sends one in on goal, pops into the glove of Bloomquist, and will hold on. So another face-off, 10-13, just about halfway done in this first period. Nate Horn scored the NAHL goal just 20 seconds into the contest. But that was answered just 2 minutes later by Kärpät, who tied the game. And there you see Joel Blomqvist, the Kärpät goaltender. Champions of the SM Liga last year, so certainly not a team to be trifled with. I'd say a pretty first period, even the first period thus far. Team NA would like to create some more offense. Conroy tried to tap it ahead for Trella. That one taken away by Aturati. And now Kärpät will set up. Some speed through center ice. Puck is bouncing all over the place as it's whacked in down low. This is Stein. Back over to Trouba. Good outlet pass. Got it up to the wing. And now Conroy will go after his own puck. Gets back to Trouba at center ice, and he'll flip it in. Kieker Olsen on the rush for Team NA. Whacked around the boards by Koskin Korna. And now Kärpät the other way, 2-on-2 as they walk it into the zone, into the middle. Shot, Scholl a save. Caught him a little bit leaning to the right, but a good pad save with the left pillow. And now around the boards, Olsen. Tried to get it down off a skate. No icing as Jaworski will give chase. Kärpät in around the back of their own net. And now to the middle. Intercepted nicely by Jopi. Couldn't find Jaworski on the hit. Game hasn't been very physical thus far. Not a lot of hits or pushing or shoving as it's into the corner now. 1-1 our score. 8:48 remaining in this first period. Kärpät the other way. NA trying to get back. Dancing through the middle. Shot. Great. Shoulder save by Scholl. Went down, and that was that number 23 again, Sedlak. And now Kärpät with a little bit of momentum in the NA zone. Team NA needs a change here. This line's been out a long time. Bergeron flips it down just a little bit too far. The outstretched arms of number 19, Max Borst. But the NA gets the change they want as Kärpät comes through neutral ice. Shot, save, Scholl, rebound, and it's just kicked wide into the corner. Picked up by Love, got it to the wing, now DeCarlo. LaJoy, Borst, over to Medeiros, the New Jersey Titans defenseman, flips it in. LaJoy knocks it down, has a shot, and a save by Blomqvist. And we're going to get a penalty coming up, and I believe it's a tripping call. Tony, it looks like Team NA going on the power play here after the media timeout.
Again, we started to get a little bit of momentum there. We started to play a little bit in their zone. And again, that's what's going to happen. Again, you get the pucks behind their D, put them on their heels a little bit, force them to start to play defense. Good things are going to happen. And we got a scoring chance there, got a power play, and now we got to build on it.
The penalty is to number 7, Artu Hiri. As you see the chance there by LaJoy right into the chest protector of Joel Blomqvist. But Team NA is going to get their first power play of this event and a chance to try and regain their 1-goal lead. Kärpät has already had one power play that was unsuccessful, so we'll see what the NA boys and head coach Scott Langer and assistant coach Rocky Russo decide to do on this power play unit. Austin Jopi on the left side, Trella on the right, Gabe Temple at center. The point is Jake Boone and Brody Medeiros. So we'll see how Team NA can move the puck here with the man advantage. 7:58 remaining in the first period, and Team NA on the power play for the first time. Face-off coming to the right of Bloomquist. And it's won by the NA. To the point, Boone. Boone walks it in down low. Now got it in behind the net for Trella. Trella to Temple. Temple along the right hash. Now up high to Medeiros. He's got room. Dumps it in down low. This is Temple. Cross-ice pass got deflected for Boone. Boone into the corner. Had to poke it free. Good pass by Trella. Got it down to Temple as the NA maintains control. Medeiros up high. Throws it to Boone. Walks in. Open shot. Save Bloomquist. Rebound in front of Bloomquist. Where's the puck? He's got it. No, hold on. And now some, wrestling to the ice after the whistle. That should be a penalty right there, as headlocked all the way to the ice. Was trying to see who that was. NA player got wrestled down to the ice, but it appears he will be not the worse for wear. Look at the time Jake Boone had. A good little shot on goal. Trella in front. Wow, that was a nice backhand chance. And then you can see tied up and wrestled to the ice there. Wow, great job by Trella on the back door. That was Ratti just giving the headlock down. Wow, look at that on the replay. Austin Jopi just wrestled to the ice, but will stay 5-on-4 here with 1:28 remaining. Good job by Team NA to maintain control of the puck the first 32 seconds of that power play. 7:26 to go. Period 1. 1-1 our score. Face off to the right of Bloomquist. Again won by the NHL. Trouba, who has a heavy shot from the point. Throws it in down low. Whacked around the boards by Horn, who has tonight's goal for Team NA. Now Love. Trouba, bomb coming. That one wide. Truba's got a hammer. As long as he gets it on net, it is lethal. Kärpät can't get it out. Intercepted by the NA and just shot wide by Carter Hotman. That didn't miss by much on the short side. Horn unable to get it to a teammate as that one is sent down. But tell you what, good sustained pressure for the full first minute of that power play for Team NA. And now Love behind his own net trying to set things up. Love through the middle, dropped it off to Conroy. Conroy will skate it up the right-hand side and just bring it in on his own. Behind the net looking for somebody to pass to, nobody there. Reinforcements come, but nobody can get the puck. And Kärpät will send it the length of the ice by number 16, Elias Haravainen. So Love in behind his goal. Brings it out through the middle. Has a winger, decides to the right-hand side for Medeiros, who gets across the red line and dumps it in. Bloomquist behind the net, wrists one, and that'll go past everybody and down the ice. Just 14 seconds remaining in the power play here as Jake Boone in his own zone. Now for Medeiros. Medeiros skating it. Got it to the middle. This is Trella. Trella brings it in. Walks it to the left-hand side. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Power play is over here for the NA, so they go 0 for 1. But not bad pressure the first full minute of that power play and getting 2 shots on goal. Under 6 minutes to go now in the first period as teams are even strength. Medeiros up the boards. Good job to get it all the way down, but it's going to be an offside there as Max Borst was just in over the blue line. And we will get a face-off, I believe, coming back all the way down in the NAHL zone. 1-1 our score. Goal scorer for Team NA. 20 seconds into the game, Nate Horn. Follow the NHL online at Twitter at NHL Hockey. Of course, NHL.com. Got the showcase coming up in less than a month. Most teams are already underway with training camps. So an exciting time for the North American Hockey League, certainly here as well. A good showing so far through 15 minutes of this first period. Kärpät to center ice. Medeiros forces the dump in. Boone back to get it for Team NA. Now Borst in along the boards. Had it tipped out to the point. Shot coming in, kicked away by Medeiros. Good outlet pass to DiCarlo. And DiCarlo will walk it in. A little backhander to the middle, and it's just off the tape of number 26, Billy Fesco, seeing some of his first action of the event. Now pass down low. Look out. Shot coming in. A great save by Scholl, who will hold on. And robbery there on Petteri Pukala as Matthias Scholl quick with the leather able to grasp it with the left hand, and a good save on a point-blank chance. Great job by Scholl to get out of his net. You can see him on top of the crease. And makes a nice glove save to keep it at 1-1. 5:03 left in the first period. Sheba Arena in Sochi, Russia. Just an incredible Olympic venue, host of the 2014 Winter Olympic Games. As Kärpät, the SM Liga champions from last year from Finland. Telling you what, there is a lot of good teams here. The Lokomotiv versus AJHL game last night was just outstanding. Some early season jitters from both teams, but when you've got a sold-out crowd, the Russian President Vladimir Putin in the house, it was quite entertaining with Lokomotiv coming away with a 3-2 win in the final minute. Here's the NA as Jaworski will get it in. Temple's going to give chase. He is on the back of number 25, Ardal Paso. Temple left it. And wow, what a move by Horn trying to get it down low. Tell you what, I've been really impressed with Nate Horn so far from Elk River, Minnesota. He has stood out maybe more than anybody in this first period as Kärpät will come the other way. 1-on-2. Team NA give chase. Don't want to wrap up the guy. Bergeron there. Boone gets it to McCarthy, who will send it across for Horn. NA needs a change, and they'll get it here as McCarthy will dump it all the way in. Kärpät all the way up the wing. Jonalainen dumps it in. Scholl plays it in behind the net. Trouba pops up in the air, goes off the netting, and we'll have a face-off coming outside the zone as it went off a Kärpät player's stick. There you see number 3, Tyler Love. Defenseman from Moon Township, Pennsylvania, playing for the Corpus Christi Ice Rays of the NAHL South Division. As the faceoff will come in front of the NA bench. 3:35 remaining in the first period. Faceoff belongs to Kärpät. They'll fire it in deep, picked up by Trouba. Side of the net, look out. Scholl had it pop away. Good chance there by Elias Hartavainen. But Team NA goes the other way. Trella, just a great chance for Conroy, who had a step. Just couldn't fish it out of there, or else he was off to the races. 3 minutes to go in the first period. Still 1-1. Here comes Kärpät up the middle, trying to get around 3 guys. Unsuccessful. The backhander goes wide. Oh, big hit there by Trouba, and we're going to get a penalty. Interference call, really a no-brainer as Elias Hartavainen got hammered up high, and we'll be lucky here if Trouba just gets 2 minutes. You can see here on the replay, Hartavainen low and Trouba just shoulder right to the head, and now the referees are going to have a small discussion on this, but it appears that he's slow getting up. But again, in international competition, these type of hits can be majors, and that would be problematic for Trouba, who is a big body out there and went up high, but it appears that getting up under his own power is the Lion Hartavainen, and we'll see what kind of penalty that number 4, Chris Trouba, is going to get. Love playing the physical body, but again here it's a totally different game than North American style, and those type of hits can really get somebody in trouble here as the referees continue to converse and talk about this one. You don't want to see Trouba kicked out of the game. And there you see Elias Hartavainen, who's okay, doesn't appear to be hurt. And now we're going to have a discussion with the captains here, as McCarthy seems satisfied, and it appears it's only going to be 2 minutes. Nope. Trouba's going to be kicked out, I believe. Or maybe another player in there. We'll find out. Again, in North America, that's probably a 2-minute penalty, but it's a different penalty here in Europe. And internationally in the IIHF rules. So going to the penalty box for Team NA is Billy Fezco. And it appears he's going to be serving the penalty, but I think Trouba's going to be able to stay in the game. Just kind of depends. Tony, what do you know about this type of penalty?
I believe that they just – I bet they gave him a 2 and a 10. Again, when you saw it, it looks like they might have got a little bit of his head contact there just where the guy is. So, again, they're not escorting him off the bench or out of the penalty box. So, hopefully it's just a 2-minute penalty, or 2 and 10.
Well, Scott Langer's getting the explanation now from the referee, and appears to be 2 and a 10. And there you see Rocky Russo having a conversation. So it's the second power play of the period. 2-minute penalty for head contact, probably plus a 10 there. And so around the board, Jake Boone, good face-off win, and he'll send it all the way down. The NA gets a change. As Kärpät will send it in. Yeah, it is a 2 and a 10 for Trouba, so he's not out of the game, but he does have to sit for 12 minutes. Now Kärpät on the power play. The backhander, that one's intercepted in the slot and backhanded down the ice by Carter Hotman. So a good play by Hotman to intercept the pass, and now Kärpät will set up their own zone. Still a minute 24 remaining in the power play. Score tied at 1 as they get it up the ice. Kärpät in around the back of the net. Peskola will get it along the sideboards. Nobody open. Now coming back up high. Boone's going to race up there. Now Borscht. Great job by Max Borscht to knock it up, and it's cleared by the NA's DiCarlo. Borscht in a race for it. Over for Peskola. And now taking his time is Atu Rati. And now what are we going to get? Too many men. And is this going to be on the NA? We saw three penalties last night. Too many men on the ice. And that is something that is emphasized here. Trying to see on the change here. Yep, 5 players on the ice, Tony, as you can see there in the replay. So a justified call there by the officials as 5 players go on the ice. And now it is crunch time here early on in this power play and late in the first period. A minute 52 to go as Gabe Temple will go to the penalty box to serve the too many men on the ice. But crunch time here, 5-on-3 for Kärpät with the score tied at 1. So Matthias Scholl is going to have to be on it, as are the 3 penalty killers, Jake Boone, Austin McCarthy, and the third one out there is Alex Murray. 5-on-3 for Kärpät. Face-off, one shot. What a great block by Murray, and he's able to slap it off the boards and out. Incredible play by Alex Murray to block that shot. So 40 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. Too many men on the ice for Team NA. Kärpät will bring it in. Sharp angle. Ratti out in front. Score! Moinalin all alone. Scholl was down, and Ratti got it to number 14, Jesse Joinalin, and he puts it home for the power play goal of 5-on-3. And it's now 2-1 Kärpät over Team NA with a minute 30 to go in the first period. Good play by Ratti. He got Scholl down and popped it in front. And you can see there, Trella losing sight of Moilainen, and he deposits it in the back of the net with Scholl on his can. And Kärpät with the 2-1 lead after the NA jumped out to the 1-0 lead just 20 seconds into the contest. And now the NA will have to kill off another penalty here, their third of the game. Minute 30 to go in the period, a minute 38 remaining in the too many men on the ice penalty. And don't forget that Chris Trouba is out for the next 10 minutes. So Kärpät on another power play here. The NA has got to be careful not to allow any more goals and go into the locker room at least down just 2-1. Hekaila got it in down low, centering pass. Coming over, shot on Scholl, and he was out of position, but that was knocked away. Good puck movement by the Finns here in this power play. 1 minute to go as Love tries to get it out, and he does. So 1 minute to go in the period as it's cleared all the way down the ice. And Kärpät the other way. Late changing is the NA. Centering pass gets knocked away, and that squirts out to the neutral zone, so Kärpät has to regroup. 2-1 is our score. As the NA does a good job of getting it down the ice now, just 30 seconds to go here in the period. Kärpät still on the power play. DiCarlo will intercept, and he'll flip it all the way down. 20 seconds remaining. Kärpät with a regroup and one last opportunity up the ice. This is the big fella. Sedlock able to get it in deep. Pecola behind the net. 8 seconds to go. Sedlock brings it up the boards. Kärpät trying to get a shot off here, but our time expires. Shot on Scholl, and he makes the save. The clock reads 0, but we do not have a horn yet. Wonder if they'll just end the period. And I think just the face-off. And we'll get the horn here. Face-off coming to the left of Scholl. And that should do it. So the NA scores first, but Kärpät with the last 2 goals. And after 1 period of play, it is Kärpät 2 and Team NA 1. Overall, not a bad period for the boys. It started well. But then Kärpät with a couple of goals there to end things. You can see Horn with the first goal, just 20 seconds, the ice fresh into the game. Giving the NA the first goal of this tournament. Then Kärpät comes right back with this goal. Good puck movement by the Finns. They are just very, very skilled. That Finnish league is a good one. You can see there on the back door just a wrist shot by Petteri Pukala. And then Kärpät able to take the 2-1 lead with the late period power play here. So overall, not too bad. And we've got about 13 minutes before the start of the second period. The NA will have a small penalty kill when we come back. And here you see the goal that made it 2-1. 5-on-3 power play. Not much that Show the NA can do as Jesse Joenalainen makes it 2-1. So after 1 period of play and 20 minutes in, your score, Kärpät 2, NAHL 1. Back after this, you're watching the 2019 Ice Hockey World Cup live on NAHL TV.
say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new. Baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill. Oh yeah. Take you like a
Back here at Sheba Arena. Just about to get going in period number 2. About 3 minutes to go before the teams take to the ice. And all in all, not a bad period for the NA. Again, playing on Olympic ice. Different than what most of these guys are used to in North America. Having to kill off 3 power plays, of course, giving up the one on the 5-on-3 that put Kärpät ahead. But certainly I like the start for the NA, much better than the start that we saw in the exhibition game. But the boys are going to have to find a way to create some more offense here. So the first thing is going to be killing off this penalty. And then the second thing will be trying to create some more offense. I'm joined by Team NHL General Manager Tony Zazowski. Tony, your thoughts on that first period?
I think our play was pretty much what we expected. I think the difference there is that we saw the skill shine through with the Kärpät team. Again, when they were given opportunities, they finished. Talking to the coaches, I know we've got to basically clean up a few things that they didn't like on our penalty kill, also on our line rushes against. So again, really our guys just have to really just settle down here and trust their instincts and start playing a little bit more hockey. And at the same point, like you said, is get pucks to the goaltender, because when we did, we got chances to score and also were able to create some rebounds.
Well, the one thing also to consider here is nerves. Obviously, it's a big stage, an international stage, a big venue. There's a lot of people watching, both online and then here in the stands. You got who knows what kind of scouts. You got media, dignitary. And again, I would think that hopefully the jitters are over. You can build upon that. Certainly there was some bright spots in there. I thought that Nate Horn looked really, really good. Scholl made some good saves. Can't really fault him there on that second goal, a 5-on-3. But it was good to get a start here in the first period by Nate Horn. He scored in the exhibition game as well. So, again, hopefully they can come out with that kind of jump. You've got to stay out of the penalty box. I think we talked about this prior to this event. If you don't stay out of the box, these skilled European teams are going to kill you.
Absolutely, and again, that's the challenge for our guys playing defense, is that they got to play defense to their feet and basically keep them the outside here. And there's a lot of rink out there for the guys to get lost, and you can't puck watch. So really, our guys got to make sure that they come out and play as a group of 22 right now. And like you said, staying out of the penalty box is very important, especially the highly skilled team here like Kärpät.
Fans, the greatest show on ice, the 2019 NAHL Showcase, the 17th annual NAHL Showcase, is taking place from September 18th through 21st at the Super Rink in Blaine, Minnesota. Scout passes are now on sale and tickets are sold at the door. We hope that you all can join us, as all 26 North American Hockey League teams will take to the ice for 4 games each in Blaine. Of course, Odessa and Amarillo will play 3 games up there as they get to face the United States National Development Team program, who will be visiting on Friday and Saturday. But it's going to be a great event. The 17th annual NAHL Showcase coming up September 18th through 21st. Join us in Blaine, Minnesota. For more information, including tickets, hotels, rental cars, and more, visit nahl.com/showcase. We're ready to go. Second period. Alex Curious, Tony Zazowski. Great to have you along on NAHL TV as we get underway period number 2. The NA killing off a penalty here for about 5 more seconds. So out of the box will come Gabe Temple. This was the too many men on the ice penalty. So now the NA is full strength, and let's see what they can do here. Temple will pick it up right after the getting out of the penalty box. Brings it in 1-on-2. Stabbed at by Horn, and now taken away the other way. Here comes Finland. This is Kärpät. Tommy Uravatalo gets it into the corner. Check there by 2 blue jerseys. Jake Boone over there for the NA. And now Temple trying to fish it out. Nobody in a mood to move the puck. And now Temple will pick it up as he backhands it up the corner. And it's sifted out to center ice. And now we got a foot race with it. Conroy unable to win it. Look out in front. Great job there by Conroy. Love the pressure and a big hit in the corner. Nice effort there by Jack Conroy. But it's Kärpät who will control. Number 10, Tuukka Teskala. Got it in. It's interrupted by Love. And now up to the middle for Trella as he taps it to the middle, but nobody there but white jerseys. As regrouping is Vistali Usola. Collision at center ice, and now Kärpät will bring it in. Odd man rush, shot, Scholl save, rebound, holds on, and some pushing and shoving after the whistle with Jaworski and company, but a good save by Scholl as again Kärpät with an opportunity up the ice. You see a collision there. 2 NAHL players were taken out, Hotman and Trella, and that was an odd man rush the other way. And a good save there by Matthias Scholl, who most importantly does not provide a rebound, and he gobbles it up, and we're still at 2-1. Face-off coming to the left of Scholl, deep in the NA zone. Jeski Koskenkola will take the draw and win it. Shot coming in, just goes wide. Look out, Medeiros dumps it into the corner. As the NA looks to get it out, but has been primarily in the NA zone. As they look to come the other way. And here they come up center ice. Good pass for Jaworski, just out of his reach. Got elbowed. Losing the stick on a good hit by Kieker Olsen on Paso. Now to the point, NA holds it in. Rolling puck just to the right of Bloomquist. Never made contact with the net. And now turned over by Rata. To the middle. Nobody home there. Ratty is sitting on top of the NA player, and it's got to be a hold. And who's it going to be on? And I think it's going to be on Kärpät, as Kieker Olsen had no chance of getting up off the ice. As straddling him was Atu Ratti. And it's going to be a power play upcoming for Team NA and a chance to guide the game at 2. See, Ratti just would not let him go, and that drew the holding call. So it's the second power play of the game for the NA. Loved what I saw the first minute of their first power play. Had 2 or 3 shots on goal, unable to strike, of course, but let's see what they can do here in power play number 2. Gabe Temple to take the draw to the left of Bloomquist. It's won by Kärpät into the corner. Temple gets there first. He's got Jopi down low. Temple's going to skate it out the wing. No help at the point, so down low to Jopi. Jopi backdoor, just missing Boone. Now Boone will down low to Trella. Trella back up high to Boone at the top of the point. Walks into the middle. Wrist shot. That one deflected into the skates and backhanded out by Kärpät. Good play by Niskala as he topples to the ice. Look out. Boone collecting in his own zone. Now behind his own net. Will regroup and set up. Here's a near side pass to Trella. Goes off his tape. Able to backhand it in down low, and the boys in blue will try to get there first. Trella into the corner. Needs some help. Oh, that was from behind. No call as we continue to play here. As it's picked up by Temple. Temple now around the back of the net, but he's got no outlet to pass to. Back up to the point, Medeiros. Medeiros hounded there, so he has to dump it in down low for Jopi. Jopi lets it go for Trella. Trella in behind the net. Here comes Jopi. Good hit. But he's toppled to the ice. It's picked up by Niskala. He gets it to the point. Medeiros trying to hold it in. Jopi over there as well. Medeiros able to keep it in down low. And now Temple tied up. He and his opponent down low. As it's centered to the middle. Shot coming in. That's sticked away by Bloomquist. Temple couldn't get to the rebound, and it's cleared all the way down the ice. 30 seconds to go here in the power play. Boone's got a ton of room up the side. Did not want Hotman, and so Boone will try to carry it in. Has it poked away, and now it's collected there by number 3, Tyler Love. And now what are we going to get? A 10-minute misconduct on somebody. And it's going to be on somebody on the NA. Gets a 10-minute misconduct, a very emphatic gesture, and it's going to be on Gabe Temple. So Gabe Temple and now Chris Trouba will be sitting down. As you see, Temple falls to the ice, and I think this is what he's upset about, was the fact that he applied a hit, and the Finland player fell on top of him, then puts a leg right in the middle of his legs, and they just ice wrestle for a while. So, a high hit to the head, and it appears some unsportsmanlike conduct is going to get some extra rest for both Chris Truba there on the left, and now Gabe Temple on the right. So they'll have some time to think about it. And the NA is now down 2 men in the penalty box for an extended period of time. And it's going to be a 2-minute power play for Kärpät. The NA needs somebody in the box maybe, or is it just a 2-minute penalty? Sorry, it is just a 2-minute penalty on Temple for an unsportsmanlike conduct. In the United States, when we give the hips, it's a 10-minute misconduct, so my mistake there. So we are now 4-on-4, should be offside here. 4-on-4 for the next 10 seconds, and then Kärpät will have their 4th power play of the game here early on in the second period. The NA will take it away. Shot coming in, Blomqvist with the easy blocker save, and now the power play is underway for Kärpät. They are 1 for 3 tonight. As bring it in across the line is Tuukka Peskala. Peskala will hold on to it. Now dumps it off to the sideboards. Kärpät keeps it in. This is Puhala. Out to the point. Shot coming in, saved by Scholl. And it's collected off the boards by Love, but he can't get it out. Now Kärpät to the point. Shot coming in, another save by Scholl, and he's got it in the breadbasket, and he'll hold on for another save. 2-1. Kärpät from SM Liiga in Finland, leading team North American Hockey League. You see the chance by Tyler Love, but no problem there. Blomqvist with the blocker save. Scholl has definitely faced more shots than Blomqvist so far tonight, as Kärpät looks to extend their lead here with 1:11 remaining on their 4th power play of the game. Face-off won by Team NA, but they can't swipe it out as Ratti will pick it up. And now it's out to the point. Lopinen. Cross-ice pass. In down low. Shot saved by Scholl. Rebound. Collected by Ratti. Rotanen a shot. Great job to get in front of that there by McCarthy, but the puck went right back to Rotanen. A shot. Scholl save. Rebound loose. In along the side of the cage. Again, Kärpät controls. NA trying to hold on here. 40 seconds remaining. Ratti out to the boards. Lopinen. Shot. Scholl save. Rebound. Kicked ahead and cleared. 3 big saves by Matthias Scholl. 14:39 remaining in the second period, and we still are at 2-1 here as Kärpät continues the power play. Lopinen. Little pressure from Hotman, so he'll readjust in his own zone. Now Trella providing pressure. Up the wing. This is Giertavalo. Little flip pass for Puhala. Now to the point. Collected by Vitala. Tried to get it in down low. That's slapped away, and the penalty is over. Now look out. Temple out of the box, and it's a 3-on-2 if the NA can hurry. Temple's got it. Got it down low to Trella. The backhander, a shot save Blomqvist. Rebound, kicked ahead. Player dumped to the ice, and now Sedlak the other way for Finland. Good 3-on-2 chance there. The NA did get a shot on goal. Sedlak, the backdoor pass. Nobody home. Picked up by Jopi, and he'll start ahead of steam the other way. Up to center ice for Jaworski. Tipped in, no icing as the NA gives chase. Picked up by Jusola. Now over to Niskala. Back up the wing. Heary the other way. NA gets a hold of it, but unable to get it out, and now it's back around the net for Love. A little backhander intercepted. Shot coming in, Scholl save. Rebound up front, quickly cleared away by Medeiros. And now to the middle, here comes the NA the other way as they look to move their feet. Jaworski tried to get it into the middle to Kieker Olsen. Big collision along the blue line there. Jopi, now it's flipped in on Scholl. He'll blocker it to the sideboards. Losing an edge on the play was number 16. And now into the corner, Medeiros. Again, sustained pressure here by Kärpät as the NA unable to generate any type of offense so far. In down low, Colin Stein. That one out to the middle. Team NA playing with 7 defensemen. The slap shot coming in. Scholl a save. Was kind of fanned on, but Scholl had to make a pad save anyway. Team NA player gets hit up high. I think that was Kieker Olsen. And now look out. NA late changing as Kärpät has numbers as they file it in. Yeah, that's Kieker Olsen that's holding his face as he was hurt. And we're going to get an icing call here on Kärpät as Olsen goes to the bench and is being looked at by the NA team trainer. Here's the chance for the NA as Temple got it down low. Not bad by Trella. .12:16 remaining in the second period. This is Roddy. Walked it in, dropped it off. Look out. And the NA was on it. LaJoy unable to take it away, so this is Kärpät controlling. And here is Roddy again. Dropped it into the middle. The shot goes wide. Wow, the NA dodging bullets right now. Centering pass in front. That one's tipped away. LaJoy able to get up the ice the other way. Now Fesco in on it. Good forecheck there, played it. Knocked his man to the ice as it's wrapped around the boards. Jopi in on the forecheck. Under 12 minutes to go here in the second period. Still 2-1 in favor of Kärpät. Bloomquist in behind his own net. Jopi out there. Now crashing in is Olsen. Appears he's okay. Kieker Olsen as Sedlak will pick it up. Headman pass is a good one. Kärpät able to lobby it in. In around the back of the net is number 14, Joonalainen. To the point. Shot coming in, and that one fanned on. Picked up by the NA. They have numbers if they can hurry. They flip it down the ice, and now a foot race for it. Jaworski trying to get there. Lopinen there first. Vitala back behind the net to Lopinen. Got it up to Sedlak, and now Sedlak into the middle. 11 minutes to go here in the second period. Still 2-1 Kärpät leading. Sedlak in around the boards using that all 100 feet of ice. On the width. Again, NA used to 85. Here it's 100, so that extra width really providing the room for skating for these fast European teams. Now to the point. Kärpät will control again as they get it in down low. Now moving it to the high slot. Around one man, now around another. Great stick work here by Teskala. Got it in front. Scholl a save, and he'll hold on with 10:29 remaining in the period. Tony, really the speed here of Kärpät is evident. They're using the full sheet of ice. Again, this may just be a situation where the NA not that experienced playing this style of hockey, but still hanging in there at 2-1.
No, we're definitely getting caught chasing around a little bit in our D zone. It really shows the difference of the width of the rink right now, especially with the skill and speed. A lot of their offense is coming from the big line that they have there with the NHL pick, Teskala. But I mean, bottom line is that our guys have got to find a way to separate the puck from body. And that's kind of the strength of the North American League is typically defensive hockey. But again, the guys kind of have to relearn how to play defense with their sticks and their feet.
I think Matthias Scholl has settled down nicely as a former coach, knowing what you have to work with. What are some of the things that Coach Langer, Coach Russo are doing right now, maybe to generate some offense? When the offense has been a little stagnant since the beginning of the first period, what are you trying to do on the bench? What are you trying to do on the ice to try and get something generated?
Well, I think first thing you got to start is that with the game the way it's played now is you got to start, defense starts in your own zone. So I think really we got to start creating some turnovers. We're continually trying to press the guys on the outside here, but we got to try to get some line rushes here, kind of create some 200-foot races here for the guys. And the second thing is that your viewers out there watch that basically a lot of the European teams that we've watched really like the one-timers in the East-West play here, and that's really throwing our guys for a loop because we're cutting them off, kind of cornering them in the rink here, and they're finding those teams, those one-timers on the backside.
Playback underway. No icing is the call, so we continue. 10:20 remaining in the second period. The NA trying to generate some offense here and get this game tied as they trail 2-1. Here's a nice takeaway by Temple. He's had a couple of chances here this afternoon. Now Temple gets it again into the corner, trying to cycle down low. It's for McCarthy. Up high, shot coming in. Medeiros, and a good save there. Bloomquist to the period. That, again, is what you need to see. Good cycling there by Temple. McCarthy getting it out to Medeiros. Team NA does have some defensemen that can hammer the puck. So, again, not a bad idea to get it out to the point. Got to get bodies in front, though. Period just about halfway over. 10:03 remaining. Second period. Kärpät 2, NA 1. Alex Curious live from the Sheva Arena. Opening game of the 2019 Ice Hockey World Cup here in Sochi, Russia. Kärpät will win the face-off as they get it in down low. Now this is Ratti. He has been all over the ice tonight for the Finns. A big body that can skate. Tied up along the boards. Player falls to the ice. That was Trouba, who's back out there after his 12-minute penalty has been served. Now Hotman in behind the cage, can't hold it, and Kärpät will go the other way. They've had 4 power plays tonight and converted on one of them as the shot goes wide. Roddy will pick it up in the corner. 2 jerseys on him, but he got it off. And now the cycling will start for Kärpät. This is kind of what they've been known for. They love to cycle in the offensive zone. Look out, taken away up high. That's poked away, shot, and Scholl a save. Puck going all over the place on that one. And now some pushing and shoving after the whistle between Trouba and Roddy. And cooler heads will prevail. But you can see Matthias Scholl is having to keep the NA right now in this game. And he's done a good job. Settled in well after those opening goals. And we've got 9:14 left in period number 2. Kärpät still holding on to a 2-1 lead. Earlier on today, Modo from Sweden defeated HC Davos from Switzerland 2-1 in a shootout. And then in pool play in our pool, you had Red Bull Salzburg, as Scholl will cover it up, defeat Trilenic from the Czech Republic 6-1. So in talking about goal differential, Red Bull has got a big-time advantage right now. That is who the Team NA will face on Monday. They looked impressive in their opening debut. It was the game before us. So, again, if you're the NA, you really need to come back and try and get some points here and win this game, because tomorrow you're facing, or Monday you're facing a 1-0 team. Face-off deep in the NA zone is won by the NA as Boone gets it around the boards. Tapped out a little bit too far for Borscht, and now Boone in his own end. Over for Bergeron. His pass a little bit too much. And now collected by Heary, and he'll get it all the way in the NA zone. Scholl's going to let it go for Bergeron. Bergeron behind his net. Had it taken away, and now Kärpät out to the middle. Look out, puck coming in. Scholl, a save on a big-time one-timer. And so with 8:23 to go in the second period, it remains 2-1. But you see 4 guys behind the goal line for the NA. Puck pops out to the middle, and Scholl has to scurry to get to that slapper by number 22, Oli Vitala. Matthias Scholl doing his best to keep his team in the game here. Team NA only down 2-1. Shot coming in. Scholl again, a glove save and a hold on. That went off a shot by Vitaly Usola. And Scott Langer not liking what he saw there, so he's going to change up his forward line. The NAHL, by the way, is the home team today. Home team always wearing dark here at the World Cup. And the NA is going to get thrown out of this draw. Oh, no. It's just a warning. So the face-off will go to the NA as they go the other way. Now with some speed, trying to get it into the zone, is Conroy. Conroy into the corner. Nice job to get around to the defenseman. Walks it in front. Puck is loose. Nobody there for the NA to collect it. And now Teskala the other way. Far side pass. Usola, and it's going to be offside. 7:58 remaining here in the second period. Still 2-1 Kärpät. Want to thank you again for joining us here on the broadcast. Alex Curious, along with Tony Zazowski. What an experience this has been. A couple of great excursions for the NA boys before the hockey started. I like this work here by Jack Conroy, recent Air Force commit, one of 350 NA players to commit this past season. Got it in front, but you can see Kieker Olsen with a chance at it there, just unable to convert. But ultimately, boy, this trip has been a lot of fun, Tony. I know we're all about hockey right now, but in Moscow, some incredible excursions. You had the excursion to the Sky Park here in Sochi. I'd say this trip so far has been ultra successful. What an experience for everybody.
And again, I keep coming back to it to thank the North American Hockey League for making this happen for us. Like you said, I mean, just the brand our league worldwide here and give this experience to not only the players but the staff. So again, the big picture we were really looking for here is that all our teams are allowed to have 4 import players on each of their teams, and we want our league to be known worldwide. So when our coaches call, it's only going to continue to drive up the level play in our league, and like you said, it's just been a great experience. Seen some amazing things here for the boys, and now it's time for hockey.
Well, another incredible thing is that all the teams are represented here for the North American Hockey League. That's how it was selected. So one player from each team that played in the league this past season is on this team. So that is something that is special, a lot different than any other type of all-star team that you've seen. So I'd say they're hanging in there quite nicely for their first real international competition game. 7.5 minutes to go in the second period. Kärpät with now some sustained pressure again in the NA zone. Kärpät has had its share of power plays here, 4 in the game, and converted on 1. Now into the corner, Stein. Good job to get it back to Trouba. He's got several options here, but he fanned on both of them. Now got it up to Hotman. Hotman with a couple of white jerseys around him just labels it in down low, and the NA will give chase. Jopi into the corner. Can't take it away. Jaworski with a stab at us. It goes all the way to Bergeron. Seth Bergeron of the Jamestown Rebels. Playing out of Jamestown, New York. And now Captain Jake Boone around the boards. LaJoy. LaJoy trying to get it out. Good one-handed stab to center ice to Carlo. And LaJoy overskated. Now look out. Opportunity here. Walking in Roddy. He got hemmed up, and now we're going to get a penalty here, and it's going to be on the NA for a hook. And it's going to be on number 6, Brandon LaJoy of the Kenai River Brown Bears, who came into the zone, gave a little tug to the body, and right in front of the official. Again, there's 2 officials, 2 linesmen, so 4 officials on the ice tonight. Probably not going to get away with much. And so, for the 5th time this evening, Kärpät will go on the power play here. You can see Roddy coming across the line, got a little tug. There is the hooking call. Even though it was right on the stick, it's whistled, and the NA will head back to the penalty kill for the 5th time tonight. 6.5 minutes to go in the first period. Still a 2-1 lead for Kärpät. So another crunch time opportunity here for the NA to keep the puck out of the net and keep this game at 1, but with speed up the ice. This is Peskala. Tried to walk it in. Player dumped on the play and cleared by the NA, so a good job there in the opening stages of this penalty kill by the NA in their blue jerseys, moving right to left on your broadcast screen. Kärpät in the white with gold and black trim. Now they'll set up along the boards. This is Haikala to the point. Along the hash, centering pass in front. Good save by Scholl. Score. Sedlak on the rebound was unmarked. And the power play nets another goal for Kärpät. Their 2nd straight power play goal. And it's now 3-1 in favor of Kärpät as Sedlak was on the back door. And after the initial save by Scholl, he was able to deposit it back in the net. So here you see the puck movement by the Finns. Got it in, Scholl with the original save. But there's Sedlak unmarked. Trouba lost sight of him. And he puts it home for a 3-1 lead. And now the NAHL is really up against it here with 5:45 remaining in the second period. It's the 2nd power play goal of the night. First one for Sedlak. He's been all over the ice for Kärpät. And it's now 3-1 with 5:45 remaining in the second period. So NA needs to figure some things out here and try and create some offense, but most importantly, stay out of the box as the penalty kill is now 3 for 5 tonight. Now into the zone. This is LaJoy. Unable to take it away from Niskala. Nice turnover by DeCarlo. Got it to LaJoy. He's hooked down to the ice. Now got it to DeCarlo, his shot. That one shouldered off by Bloomquist. Out to the point, wide open Murray. Wrister, nobody in front. Saved by Bloomquist. Back to Murray. One-timer in coming from Medeiros. That one hammered over the goal and out. But again, a couple of sustained shots there for the NA, so certainly not going to complain with shots on goal. Under 5 minutes to go here, and we're going to have, an offside on the NA. And it looks like the faceoff will come back out of the zone. So 3-1 Kärpät. Late stages of the second period. Good opportunity for the NA. They just could not get it in behind Bloomquist. So the faceoff will come outside after the offside. Dumped into the zone. And now Kärpät the other way. And that will be whistled for offside. Four minutes, 40 seconds remaining in period number 2. Alex Sirius, good to have you along. Want to thank you for joining us and taking time out of your Saturday to watch this international debut for the North American Hockey League over here in Europe during the World Cup. 3-1 is our score. Kärpät has had the majority of the action in the NA zone. Scholl has done a good job to keep the Finns at bay, but puck will go into the NA bench as we get a stoppage in play. And we will reset. Big hit there along the boards as Nate Horn, who has been the lone goal scorer for the NA tonight. And now Killian Keeker-Olsen, an NAPHL grad, who played for Sioux Falls 16U before playing his first full rookie season last year for the Chippewa Steel. NA will bring it in. Good job by Boone to get it in the zone. Keeker-Olsen with a hit. NA dropping 4 men across the red line now. Trying to keep Kärpät at bay, at least in the odd man rush department. Stabbing at it is Conroy. Got a little tug, but gets it in along the boards. No help, though, over there as there's 3 white jerseys. And now picked up in behind the goal. Centering pass in front. Picked up by Bergeron. Back to Boone. Shot. Pad save Bloomquist. Rebound. Trella falls to the ice, and it's picked up by Roddy. And he'll dump it up the boards the other way. Bergeron hauled down to the ice. Should be a penalty coming up on Kärpät. And now after the whistle, we're going to have all kinds of pushing and shoving and wrestling to the ice. We have a player down, and we'll see what kind of penalties are going to be coming out of this one. The original call was on Kärpät, but there was a hit after the whistle, and we'll see who's going to get the penalty. Here you can see the original hold was there on number 20, Keskavola, and then the hit after the whistle there by Conroy, and then, wow, wrapped up Jake Boone. So it appears that it'll just be the original penalty, and that's going to be called to number 20, Jeski Kailenkorna. And it's going to be a hold, but the referees are still conversing at the scorer's table. If this is a power play for the NAHL, I believe it would be their second or third of the night. And now we've got more talking going on and a pad of paper out. That's never good. 3 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Period number 2, live from Shiba Arena in Sochi, Russia. This is the 2019 Ice Hockey World Cup. Fans, while we're in Russia, follow online. We've got our daily blog, the Russia Chronicles. We'll be talking about this one quite a bit. The NA had a 1-0 lead 20 seconds into the game. Nate Horn and we've got a more conversation going on, and they're trying to figure out something. I'm not sure what it is. The NA has already had 5 penalty kills in this game. They've given up 2 power play goals. It's actually been the last 2 that have been the difference maker in this one. And now some more conversation as assistant captain Austin McCarthy is over there along with Tommy Yartavalo. Kärpät, as we said at the top of the broadcast, a team loaded with talent. Again, the top team in the Finnish Junior League, the SM Liga. 6 players with international experience, a couple of NHL picks. So I think we're done talking about what was going on. Again, there you see the original penalty, and then I'm not sure what was called after that. There you see a knee-to-knee collision. That was Boone, and then he gets wrapped up by the guy who took the penalty in the first place, Koskin Korna, and now Boone is going to the box. So I'm not sure about this call. And we got another player going to the box for Kärpät. So I think the NA will end up with a power play here, and it will be coincidental penalties. And I think that's ultimately what has happened. So the NA will be on the power play, a great opportunity, late stages of the second period here with 3:40 to go, to try and bring this to within 1. But they have got to get some guys in front, got to get some puck movement here. Would start by winning the faceoff is Hotman. Lost it in the corners. It's wrapped around the boards, picked up by Sedlock, who's got the latest goal, and flips it all the way down the ice. So the NA will have to go back and collect. 3.5 minutes to go in the second period as the NA begins their power play. Second of the evening. Oh, great cross-ice pass, and walking in on the clapper and saving it is Bloomquist off the drive by Conroy. So, good chance by Jack Conroy. It was a nice pass over to him, but got the clapper off. But a good job by Bloomquist to stay at the top of the crease, cut down the angle. And as Conroy tried to go blocker side, the little 6-hole there between the blocker and the body. But Bloomquist able to squeeze it tight. Face-off goes to the NA. And now Conroy out to the point. Pretty aggressive penalty kill here from Kärpät. Horn in down low for Hotman. Now back up to the point. Hotman will get it back. Needs some help. There's Horn. Horn in behind the net gets hit. Conroy and Hotman to go help him out. It's poked around the back of the net. Picked up by Finland. And Paso will get it off the glass and all the way down. Picked up here by Tyler Love. Less than 3 minutes to go in the second period. 1 minute remaining in the power play for the NA. They get it up to the wing. Now skating it in the zone. The shot, that one went off the mask of Bloomquist after the high drive by Temple. Temple gets it back. Looked out to the point, but nowhere to be found was Bergeron. And that will go the length of the ice, and the NA will regroup. Bergeron over for Medeiros. Now up the wing. Jopi with a little dangling at the blue line. Nobody over there for the NA, and now Kärpät will try and clear it up the far side boards, and they get it all the way down. Bergeron back to get it for the NA. 2 minutes to go in the second period. Up for Trella. Trella walks it in, spins away from traffic, still maintains control. Down low for Temple. He had it taken away by Ratti, and now a 2-on-1 the other way if Kärpät can hurry. Penalty coming up there on Trella, who tripped his man to the ice, and this will negate the power play as the NA touches up the puck. Cross-checking is the call, and so with 1:46, Nick Trella will head to the box, and Kärpät will go on their 6th power play in about 5 seconds. There you see the cross-checking call right against the boards. Player had the puck, but cross-checking is the call. And Kärpät with a 3-1 lead will have 4-on-4 hockey here for 5 seconds, and then have a power play of 1:55 with 1:46 remaining. Again, Team NHL will face off on Monday. That's their next game coming up. They will play the 1-0 Red Bull Salzburg, who are 6-1 winners earlier today over Trilek from the Czech Republic. So the way this is going, it is going to be a big challenge on Monday, facing a 1-0 team from Austria. 4-on-4 hockey, that is over, and now the NA shorthanded. The shot on goal, the save, the rebound, another save, and another poke at it. Horn with a couple of cracks. Good play by Love. That was 2 or 3 shots on goal, shorthanded, but now the power play starts for Kärpät as Roddy brings it in. Got around to the defenseman. Shot saved by Scholl. Rebound behind the net. A minute 20 here. NA player dumped to the ice and now out to the point. Lopinen tried to get it in deep. 2 blue jerseys there, but back up for Lopinen. Shot saved by Scholl with traffic in front. A minute to go in the second period. Still 3-1 Kärpät on their 6th power play of the night. Clapper coming. That one goes wide. Collected by Kärpät. Lopinen wants Ratty up top. Ratty sends it in deep. As Kärpät continues to cycle here. Pressure by Temple, but again, good puck possession control here by Kärpät. Roddy, Lopinen, waits. Cross-ice pass drive coming, save Scholl. Rebound, collected it, and fired all the way down the ice. 30 seconds to go in the period. As the NA gets one final change here, and probably one final rush up the ice for Lopinen and company. Lopinen up the boards, unable to hold on to it was Peskala. Good job by the NA. Now 14 seconds remaining in the period. So a quick change here as it's fired up to the middle. Unable to get it was Kieker Olsen. 5 seconds remaining. Puck centered in down low, trying to get it out front for a last opportunity, but time is going to expire. And at the end of 2 periods of play, thanks to 2 power play goals, it is Kärpät 3 and Team NAHL 1. So we turn now to Team NAHL GM Tony Zazowski. Tony, your thoughts on that period overall?
Again, I think it was back and forth. We had some nice sustained pressure at times, but we got to stay out of the box because I think every time we give them a power play, they get a little bit of momentum, and it takes us some time to get back and play our game. The one thing that I just really noticed is that I think we started trying to be a little bit more physical. I think we got used to the size of the rink a little bit more. You saw us kind of throwing some bodies around out there, and I think ultimately we got to get grittier. I mean, right now we got to get to the front of the net and find ways to get some rebounds and get some chances inside the front of the net.
Yeah, ultimately I think that we're getting pucks to the net here, as you can see on the replay. But again, it's those second and third chances. Matthias Scholl doing his best to keep his team in the game. Kärpät with a wide shots margin. But ultimately still in the game here. I mean, anything is possible. And again, if the NA stays out of the box in the third period, I think we got a great opportunity to try and come back in this one. Again, faced with a game on Monday that's going to be against a 1-0 team. So some of these second period highlights, most of them in the NA end, but a good job by Scholl. There you see the goal by Sedlak on the power play. Really, there is a premium of just staying out of the penalty box. So again, I think that in the third period, head coach Scott Langer, assistant coach Rocky Russo are probably going to preach keep moving your feet, keep getting pucks in deep, second chances, got to get some more shots on goal, and ultimately got to stay out of the box. So that's the story at the end of 2 periods. Your score, Kärpät 3, Team NAHL 1. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, more analysis and third period action. You're watching the 2019 Ice Hockey World Cup live on NAHL TV.
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits. You can break me down, but till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been finding ways to get away, to see you again, see you again. We got millions of reasons to let it all go. Hope we're not too broken. I know I'm not always strong. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again.
All right, welcome back. We are between the second and third period here at the Sheba Arena. Alex Curious, good to have you along today. And we want to thank you for joining us. Ever you're listening at home, hello to everybody back in the United States. Just a tremendous event. It has been such an enjoyable opportunity. There is so much going on right now with the North American Hockey League. We've got our 26 and 26 series where we preview each team as we head up to the start of the regular season. Talk to each NAHL head coach. Of course, we've got the showcase coming up September 18 through 21 at the Super Rink in Blaine, Minnesota. You can go to nahl.com/showcase. All of your ticket, hotel, car rental, arena information, and schedule is on there. Make your plans now for the 17th annual NAHL Showcase coming up September 18 through 21. All 26 North American Hockey League teams will be in attendance. Also going on, well, it's another year of record-breaking commitments. 350, folks, NCAA commitments. It has been quite the sensational season. Another record for the league. They just keep outdoing themselves. And then, of course, the excitement's building for 2019-20 when the NAHL will add 2 more teams for a total of 26 as we welcome the Maine Nordiques in the East Division and the New Mexico Ice Wolves in the South Division. So the East and the South will each have 7 teams. The Central and Midwest will each have 6. Of course, the event structure, a big part of all of these commitments and the scouting presence that you see. The NAHL Showcase, just one of those. We'll have the 2020 NAHL Top Prospects Tournament February 17 and 18 in Attleboro, Massachusetts at the New England Sports Village. And then wrapping up the event schedule for the NAHL will be the Robertson Cup Championship. And that will be May 8 through 12, 2020 at Fogarty Arena in Blaine, Minnesota. The Aberdeen Wings, the 2018-19 Robertson Cup champions, will look to become the first team in over 10 years to try and get back-to-back titles as Scott Langer and company try to defend. So, the teams are on the ice, and we are just about set to go for the third period. The Team NA jumped out to a 1-0 lead. Nate Horn of the Minnesota Wilderness scored 20 seconds into the game on the first shot of the game. But since then, it's been mostly Kärpät who have a 20-11 shots advantage through 2 periods. Here in this contest, Matthias Scholl has done his best to keep the Kärpät at bay, but Kärpät has scored their last 2 goals, which have been the 2 difference makers on the power play, with plays like that from the very tall and big forward Zdeněk Zadlak, who picked up a rebound and gave Kärpät a 3-1 lead, which is where we stand right now. So just about set to go. Again, the next NAHL game will be at 7 o'clock local time on Monday, August 26th. That's noon Eastern, 11 a.m. Central. So make sure to keep your dial on your computer to NAHL TV or here on a YouTube channel, and we will bring you game number 2 as the NAHL takes on Red Bull Salzburg, who are already 1-0 in this tournament. So it could be quite the game there on Monday, but some business tonight. The NA is going to have to come from behind. We saw the Soviet team, Lokomotiv, down 2-0 last night to Team AJ, and they scored 3 straight goals to win 3-2. So certainly not out of the realm of possibility, but we need to kill off the last 10 seconds of this penalty. The 6th power play of the night for Kärpät as they bring it in. And then hopefully generate some offense. Kärpät at the point. Power play is over. Looking at a shot here. The shot saved by Scholl, and he'll cover up the rebound as out of the penalty box will come Trella. And Scholl facing his 21st shot of the night on the point drive from Lopinen. And we will face off deep in the NA zone. Good job of squeezing the pads together. Face-off will go to Kärpät. Shot from the point. That one goes wide. Trella trying to get it out. Good job to win that one-on-one battle. And along the boards, this is Kärpät will fish it out and control. Just content to set things up here as the NA tries the forecheck. Trella all alone down there as, again, the NA brings 4 guys across the red line. Puhala in across the line, and the shot saved by Scholl. Looks like Love got a stick up high. Matthias Scholl, goaltender for the Fairbanks Ice Dogs. 5'10", 160 from Hermosa Beach, California. Just 18 years of age, will be turning 19 in September. Was a big part of the Ice Dogs' run to the Robertson Cup championship game. Kärpät controls the faceoff. Scholl with an easy pad save into the corner. And again, Kärpät getting out to all the loose pucks right now as that one goes high off the glass. Redirected in front. That one just missed. In front was Eetu Ruotsalainen. Couldn't get a stick on it. And now again, Kärpät is Roddy, who has been all over the ice tonight. Sends it into the zone. It's picked up by the NA, and Medeiros will flip it out. Wanted Hotman. Medeiros got it back, and now a forward pass for Jaworski. He's got a man coming. It's Murray on the back door, and the flip pass was just over his tape. But a good job by Murray to try and join the rush and create some offense from the blue line. He's pinched along the boards. Jopi in on the pinch, and Kärpät here just content to waste time. A minute and a half gone in the third period. Still 3-1 Kärpät over Team NA. McCarthy in behind the net. Now this is Stein who will control. McCarthy at the red line. Tries to wrap it in deep. That one interrupted by Jonalainen. And now the shot in on Scholl. Makes the save. Throws it over to the sideboards. It's picked up by McCarthy, and he got it to the middle for Temple. Temple in on the one-on-one, but he decided to skate it in backwards and drew himself offside. So with 17:52 remaining in the third period, we'll have a face-off coming outside the Kärpät zone. There you see Temple go in before the puck, and that'll draw the offside every time as Horn collides with Paco. And so we'll get a draw coming outside the Kärpät zone. 17:51 remaining in the third period. Team NA trailing by 2. LaJoy trying to get it in down low. Unable to hold on to it was Fesco. And now Kärpät will bring it in the other way. Big collision in the corner, picked up by DiCarlo. Feathered one out. LaJoy got it into Borscht, and Borscht will get it in on Lopinen. Borscht and Lopinen into the corner together. Goes around behind the Kärpät net, and they will get it out to the middle, but that one's intercepted. DiCarlo, wide open the shot, and he just shot it wide blocker side. Rebound, a drive, and that one hits a body in front. 2 great chances for the NA. To the point, Boone a drive, and that one blocked. Couple of awesome chances for the NA, but a couple of blocked shots keep the puck out of the goal, and we still are at a 2-goal deficit with 17:06 in the third period. Not bad sustained pressure, though, as DiCarlo had the first chance there, and he just pumped it wide to the blocker side. The rebound opportunity hit one man. Boone had a second chance from the point. Sliding play there as the Finns still continue to slide and stop the puck. And so the faceoff will come outside of the zone. 17:06 remaining in the third period. Alex Curious, good to have you along today. Thank you so much for tuning in to NAHL TV alongside my color commentator for the night, Tony Zazowski, Team NAHL GM, taking notes as always as it's flipped in by Love. In behind the net, Bloomquist will stop it. Keeker Olsen can't get there. Now Medeiros waits, got it to the middle, Love. A shot coming, that one blocked. And now back the other way, look out, an opportunity here for Kärpät. They walk in one-on-one to the middle, saved by Scholl, and he's got a hold of it, and he'll hold on. And now what do we have after the whistle? The referee's arm is up, and I think we're going to get a penalty for too many men on the ice. Let's see what this call is for. Go ahead, Tony.
He's calling the goaltender for freezing the puck outside the crease. Although he was kind of pulled out of there, he's calling delay of the game.
Well, this is one of those rules, again,
Yeah.
you're not going to see in the NA as Scholl throws it to the side of the net, but I guess that might be an international rule of freezing the puck outside.
I think as he's below the goal line, as you can see by the replay, that, again, you can't freeze the puck. That's actually a rule in USA Hockey too. But, again, it almost slides in the post, and, again, just a bad break for the North American team.
Yeah, that is a bad break. I mean, that was a good save by Scholl. I'm not sure what he's supposed to do there. And he gets whistled for the penalty for delay of game. The Team NA coaches can't believe it. I'm not sure I can either, but nevertheless, it's power play number 7 tonight for Kärpät. And they have a chance to extend this 3-1 lead with 16:38 to go in the third period. So the faceoff will come to the right of Scholl, who made a great save on the play. His momentum kind of carried him away from the puck and outside of the crease, but yet the penalty is called on Scholl for delay of game. So just one of those rules that is not seen in North America, but with international competition it is. And so another penalty kill here for Team NA as Kärpät in their own zone will wheel around and set up momentum going the other way. Into the zone, this is Peskala. Gets it around the far side, got pinched to the boards nicely. Good job by DiCarlo to get there. 3 blue jerseys, and DiCarlo comes away with it as he flips it 200 feet. Kärpät in no rush with a 3-1 lead and just over 4 minutes gone in the third period. A minute remaining in the power play here. Trouba along the blue line. Walked around by Roddy. Roddy in, got wrestled to the ice by Medeiros, still maintains control of the puck and now to the point. Shot coming in front, that one deflected before it got to Scholl. Roddy will get it back. Another shot in, that one blocked by Trouba. The rebound, look out, Scholl is down, score. Wide open net for Roddy, and Noinalainen and Hekala set him up, and it's the third power play goal of the night for Kärpät. And it's now 4-1 in favor of the Finns. Just went bad from the start. Good puck moving by Finland and Kärpät. And you see the heads-up play here by number 14, Jesse Joinalainen, to a wide open number 29, Atu Rati. And he puts it home for a 4-1 advantage. Just an unfortunate break for Matthias Scholl and the NA there. Made a good save as the momentum carried him out of the net. Was whistled for a delay of game for freezing the puck out of the crease. And the subsequent power play nets Kärpät their third power play goal of the night, as it's now 4-1 in favor of Kärpät over Team NA. 15-15 remaining here in the third period. Team NA now down 4-1, and they're going to have to figure out a way to get some offense going and quickly, as it is whistled offside. Tony, your thoughts there on the power play goal? Again, more good puck movement by the Finns. Just unfortunate all the way around for the NA.
Absolutely. Again, like we talked about in the break, again, they do a great job knowing where guys are at, finding them on the backside there. And, again, Roddy just happening in the right place, right time, got the puck to him, finishing the open net. So, again, just a theme we're starting to see here with these international teams is they know where each other at. They're well coached. And, again, they know how to make plays.
Well, in my opinion, number 29, Atu Rati, has been the best player on the ice tonight for Finland. He has just been all over the map, using big size, quickness, speed. The NA is going to be going to the box again as Alex Murray wraps up a player into the boards. And this will be another power play for Finland, the 8th of the night, as Murray heads to the box for a holding call. And Kärpät going to the man advantage now for the 8th time tonight, and no argument there as Murray wraps up his man. And again, may just be a case right now for the NA of just getting used to this style of play. And again, in North America, you may be able to get away with a lot of that stuff, but here internationally, it is going to be hard to get away with it. Even things like freezing the puck out of the crease, as we saw with Matthias Scholl. So the holding penalty on Alex Murray as the NA is now on the penalty kill for the 8th time this evening, the 8th power play for Kärpät. They already have 3 power play goals, looking for another one and leading 4-1 with 14 and a half minutes to go in the third period. Kärpät into the zone. Roddy lays it out to the point. As Kärpät will set up now. Flipped in down low. It's number 20, Jeski Keskakorna. As it's laid over and collected by McCarthy, but his flapper attempt wasn't cleared. Now picked up by Bergeron and finally cleared by McCarthy, and that'll waste a little bit more time. 1:09 remaining in the holding penalty to the St. Cloud Blizzard defenseman Alex Murray. As Kärpät in their own zone will take their time, advancing it to center ice. And now this is Sedlak. Into the zone for Yurtavailo. Picked up by Trella in the corner. 3 blue jerseys there. Love, along with Boone and Trella. Gets dumped around the near sideboards into the corner. Conroy picks it up. Got it off the glass. Big hit along the sideboards there. That draws a cheer from the NA bench. Now Sedlak will pick it up as Kärpät still controls. 34 seconds remaining on the power play. Shot steered aside by the blocker of Matthias Scholl and collected by Boone. And his second chance is able to clear. 13-12 remaining in the third period. 20 seconds to go in the power play, the 8th of the night for Kärpät. They'll send it all the way in deep around the back of Scholl. Good job by Bergeron to get there first, and he'll forward it out. So pretty good looking penalty kill here for the NA. Flipped into the left of Scholl. Bergeron there first. Really like the game of Seth Bergeron. He looked good in the exhibition game, and he's played solid here tonight. Murray is out of the box. And the NHL is now 5 for 8 on the penalty kill this evening, but still trying to generate some offense here with 12 and a half minutes to go in the third period, trailing 4-1. Medeiros had it knocked away there by Antti Rocco. A couple of players in the corner here battling for the puck. Jaworski fell down to the ice. I actually think he's broken some steel. And he goes to the bench. John Jaworski does. Yep, that's exactly what happened. He had steel come out of his skate. So, pointing over to the ice, he'll get it back, and equipment manager Dave Dunkelberger will go to work. As we have a timeout, we want to welcome all of you for watching tonight, and thank you again for tuning in to NAHL TV. Alex Curious, my pleasure to bring it to you. A truly unique experience for these 23 players. You see Jaworski along the end wall, and you see the steel there pop right out of his skate. I think he went to get up and realize that he didn't have anything to push off of. Next up for Team NA, it is a game on Monday night here in Russia against Salzburg. Red Bull Salzburg, a 6-1 winner today over the team from the Czech Republic. There you see Finland head coach Ville Maihama and goaltender Joel Blomqvist, who has stopped every shot but the first one he saw, which was scored by Nate Horn. So a 12-16 remaining here in the third period. The NA looking to try and get something on the board here to generate a comeback as they are trailing 4-1. Shot coming in, and Scholl able to get a blocker on that one as it's steered to the sideboards. LaJoy backhands it out. Borscht erased for it. And unable to get it as Murray will one-hand it over to Love. Love up to the middle. Borscht just slips past him. And now up the side wing for Antti Rocco. As the other way, Kärpät. Shot. Steered a pad by Scholl. Hartavainen to the point. Wrister coming. Another blocker saved by Scholl. Second one on this rush alone. And now Murray will send it to the sideboards. LaJoy on the breakout. Borscht. But again, the NA getting to the blue line, but no further. And unable to generate any type of offense here, as we are now with 11 and a half minutes left in the third period. Good backhander to the middle. We got a penalty coming up, and this will be on Kärpät as they touch up, and we're going to have a roughing penalty, so it'll be the third power play of the game. Probably a good chance here, Tony. Down 3 goals, you got to generate some offense.
again, if the North American League's going to have a chance, we basically have to get something going on this power play here. We got to get a goal, and we got a big battle, big hill to climb right now. So ultimately, our guys got to take advantage of this opportunity here. Kind of a bad play by their player to do it. I think he thought the referee wasn't looking. Luckily, he was, and like I said, now we just got to make sure we capitalize on this opportunity.
Well, what I'm looking for here is maybe some shots from the point, create some traffic in front to really make Bloomquist work to try and see the puck. Unfortunately, you got to win draws, and the NA loses this one, so that'll waste a good 20 seconds to start this power play, as now Medeiros will skate it up around the back of his own net, and he'll just bring it in the zone himself. 5-on-4, the third power play of the night for Team NA, as Medeiros at the blue line tries to hold it in, able to glove it down, now gets help from Temple. Temple will throw it in deep. And battling over there, Medeiros tries to hold it in and does. Look out numbers, and it's tipped all the way down the ice. Trella unable to find his man, and so back the 200 feet to set up is Jake Boone, the team captain. Boone looks up center ice, has a man open that gets tipped wide, wanted Jopi. And it's picked up by Kärpät, intercepted by Medeiros, but not for long. And sent the length of the ice where Tyler Love will have to collect. Just like that, the power play is halfway over. And the period is halfway over, and the NAHL still trails 4-1. But on a power play now, Temple walks it in as Jopi behind him. Temple around the back of the net. Nobody with him, just got manhandled down to the ice. It's picked up by Kärpät and cleared. And back to get it. The NA will regroup and change lines. Love to the middle for Trouba. Trouba in from his defensive spot. Unable to win the race against Keska Korva. And now deep into the corner, picked up by Kieker Olsen. Wanted Conroy a little ahead of him. Up to the point for Love. Able to hold it in. Conroy down there. Now Kieker Olsen. Back to Conroy here as the NAHL tries to cycle. 12 seconds to go in the power play. Picked up by Kärpät and fired in on Scholl. He'll have to make the save. And just like that, the power play expires with Kärpät with a chance. And another pad save by Scholl on a shorthanded opportunity. Trouba with a big hit up high. He gets tied up. And now picked up by Love. Love and Trouba. Trouba waits. Nowhere to go. With pressure on him and 9 minutes remaining in the third period. The NAHL still down by 3. Kieker Olsen. He gets tied up. Trouba up the boards. Got it to the middle, but Kärpäät's going to throw it right back in and continue to waste more time with their puck possession game here. Huskakainen to the middle. Had it tipped away. And now picked up by Conroy as he looks to maneuver up the ice. Gets across the red line and fires it in as he needs a change. The lone man out there for the NAHL is Alex Murray. Tried to give chase, but it's flipped up in by Kärpät. 8.5 minutes to go in the third period. Bergeron up the boards, a little bit too far for LaJoy. And Kärpät will smash it in. 8:15 to go here in the third period. Team NA still trailing 4-1. 3 power play goals are the difference in this one by Kärpät. And Kärpät has had 8 power plays to the NA 3 tonight. 8 minutes remaining. Kärpät will bring it in. Backhanding it in is Yartatalo. So now here's LaJoy. Was looking for McCarthy. That intercepted, and now back to Minnesota Magicians defenseman Colin Stein, who got it up to the blue line, but again, the NA having real problems trying to advance it through neutral ice. Here you see Temple will give it a try, and the puck just goes right off his stick, and again, Kärpät able to control. Looked like they had too many men on the ice, but we will let it go and continue play. Kärpät up the middle, trying to dance around his way around 2 defensemen. Good job by Boone to interrupt that. Lifted the stick. Stein dumps his man to the ice. Picked up by Jaworski. Got it to the middle. 1-on-2. Horn unable to do anything with it. And now collecting it is Kalle Lopinen. It'll be dumped in by Sedlak, who has a goal tonight. Scored the third one of the evening on the power play. And now Carter Hotman of the Janesville Jets. Backhands it in to Jaworski. Back to Hotman. Was in front, but quickly watted away by Ventala. Good takeaway there. In front, Jaworski all alone, got a backhander off. The puck was rolling, and that one just off the pad of Bloomquist. So a good chance for the NA goes by the wayside. And now Sedlak the other way, just looking to get it in as he wants a line change. He'll fire it in, cross-check his man to the ice. Shot coming in front, saved by Scholl. The rebound there, collected by Kärpät. Now to the pass to the point. That shot is score. Jutola got one past Jaworski through a screened Scholl, and with 6:13 remaining in the third period, it's now 5-1 on a blast from the point from Vitaly Jutola. Looked like Jaworski was out there to block it, but it snuck through him here, as you can see on the replay. Went right through his legs, and Scholl unable to see through traffic as it's now 5-1. Oh, that was redirected on the second replay there. It looked like it may have gone off the leg or the pants of an NA defender. It did. And that was number 3 in front, Tyler Love, as it goes off his shin pad and in behind Scholl for the 5-1 advantage for Kärpät. And now with 6 minutes left here, the NA just trying to save a little bit and get some momentum going heading into Monday. As Kärpät will dump it all the way down the ice, and giving chase now is Alex Murray. Murray to the blue line. Taking away Kieker Olsen. In across the line is Conroy. He'll dump it in on Bloomquist, and he'll hold on with Trella on the back door. A little bit of pushing and shoving. Tony, not much you can do there from the point. I mean, the puck's deflected past Scholl. I thought he's played a really good game tonight, but Kärpät just proving to be a little bit too much tonight.
Again, Kärpät, the puck goes to the point. They have guys going to the front of the net, creating traffic. And again, anytime you get 2-3 bodies in there, pucks are bound to hit something. And again, they're just doing all the little things right now. Ultimately, we got a little pressure there. We seemed like we were kind of taking it to them. Maybe things were shined, but like I said, they just kind of methodically just do the right things all the time right now, and that's why they're winning.
Going to be a practice tomorrow. What are some of the things, obviously, besides staying out of the box, that you think that Scott and Rocky will work on here? It appears that one of the things is obviously creating offense, getting shut down a lot in the neutral zone before getting it in, sustained pressure, the forecheck. I would imagine the forecheck is going to be a big topic of conversation tomorrow.
I really think transitional play. I mean, again, if you can see how quickly Kärpäät's gone from offense to defense, defense to offense, I think that's one of those things that our guys got to be able to do, is that when we get a puck, you got to get it going up the ice, because with the big sheet, the guys are going to get back. So again, you got to transition quick, and at the same point, you make a mistake, they're turning around, flying back the other way. So again, I think really transitional play is going to be a real key thing, and special teams to address in practice tomorrow.
Okay, so the 5:41 faceoff is coming down in the NA zone. It's controlled by Kärpät. As now on the NA end. Wrapped around the boards and wide, and all the way down. The NA will collect it with 5:20 remaining. Kärpät on their own end. Basically just trying to waste some time right now with 5 minutes to go and a 5-1 advantage. Two even strength goals and 3 power play goals as Bergeron outraces Puhala for the icing, and will take it down into the Kärpät end exactly with 5 minutes remaining here from the Sheba Arena in Sochi, Russia, home of the 2014 Winter Olympics. Alex Curious, glad to have you along. Head coach Scott Langer. Some teaching moments tonight for this young group. Again, only been on the ice for 1 game. That was an exhibition game this past Monday against the Soviet Wings, a 3-1 win. And then, of course, just a couple of practices in there. So I'd say that the NA boys have represented their league and country well tonight. Just run up against a really good team in Kärpät, who appear to be going the box on a delayed call here. Might be a holding call. It is. And with 4:39 left, Team NA back to the power play for the fourth time tonight, as the holding call will send the Finland player to the bench. Unhappy is Jesse Keskinola. As you see here along the boards, he ties his man up, Nate Horn, and did not let him go. So he will sit for 2 minutes. And the NA on the power play for the fourth time tonight. Let's see if they can get something going here. Keeker Olsen to take the draw. Something else that Kärpät has done well tonight is take draws and win them. They're probably operating at least at a 66% clip in faceoff wins, as this one goes all the way down the ice, and Scholl will have to set it up. And now Love will look to go 200 feet here for the NA. Love up the boards. Nobody open, so he's going to skate it to the red line and just dump it in. Blomqvist there first for Kärpät. Wraps it around the boards. Nobody there in blue. And cleared the length of the ice. Scholl will play it up the boards. Love. Hassled by number 29, Atu Ratti. He has been all over the ice tonight. By far and away, I think the number one star for Finland in this game. Trella in across the line, now behind the net. But again, no support whatsoever. As it comes to the point, Medeiros, he can't keep it in, and it's flipped out. 3.5 minutes to go in the third period. And the NA will have 45 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Boone to Temple. Temple up the right wing, in across the blue line, but offside, says the linesman. And so with 3:17 here, a chance to regroup. Gabe Temple of the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Knights had a big year this past year from Fowlerville, Michigan. 19 years of age, 6 feet, 185 pounds. As you see the Sheba Arena. Face-off goes to the NA. Boone over to Trella. Look out. That hit the backup goaltender on the Finland bench, Saveri Surtatainen. So the face-off back in the Kärpät zone. Team NA trailing 5-1 with 3:11 left in the third period. Face-off goes to Kärpät, and killing the penalty, they will wrap one down the ice. And now just 20 seconds remaining in the man advantage for the NA. Boone. Good headman pass up the ice. McCarthy tried to dangle at the blue line. That one intercepted. Boone back the other way. Staying on side is Temple. Boone in from his defensive spot. Tried to get a backhander off. 5 seconds left here in the power play. And Kärpät will flip it to center ice, and that'll do it. So Team NA 0 for 4 with the man advantage, while Kärpät is 3 for 8 tonight. So that is one major difference. But Kärpät, just a very skilled, very good passing team, using size and speed, quickness, talent, a lot of things in combination. Now Fesco out to the point. Stein a shot. That one hit a shin pad. The rebound backhanded just wide. So a little bit of pressure here now by the NHL. McCarthy had it slipped away, and now here comes Kärpät with 2 minutes to go. Into the middle. Good job getting back by Fesco. Unable to take it off the tape there of Peskola. And now to the point shot. Scholl's got it in the chest protector, and he'll hold on. 1:53 left here in period number 3. Alex Curious saying thank you for watching this evening. We hope you have a great rest of the weekend and great Saturday, and we hope you can join us on Monday when Team NAHL faces Red Bull Salzburg right back here at Sheba Arena. Face-off time locally 7 o'clock. That's noon Eastern, 11 a.m. Central. So we hope maybe while you're at work you tune in, pop us on the TV, the computer, and game number 2 of this 2019 Ice Hockey World Cup. Gabe Temple not liking the decision of the linesman here. Face-off one and a quick shot and a save by Scholl. And Temple is really upset with the linesman on this one. And now the referee is going to come over having a talk with them. Again, one of the things you got to get used to over here is just a different way of calling the game, different style, different rules. We've seen all of it tonight. And still some more conversation. Temple is not satisfied at all. And this draw just kind of sits there at the face-off dot. And with 1:45, Trouba plays it around the boards. Picked up by Horn, who's got the lone NA goal tonight. And whacked in down low, where it's controlled by the NA. To the point, Bergeron. He'll send a wrister to the net. That one gets blocked, but still controlled by the NA. Now left for McCarthy. Bergeron from the point. That one's shot wide to the right of Blomqvist. Turnaround drive, and Blomqvist has got it in the breadbasket. And he'll hold on with 1:19 remaining in the third period. We see Kärpät goaltender Joel Blomqvist. 2002 birth year, so a youngster. Again, teams in this tournament only allowed to dress 5 players born in 1999. Everyone else has to be either a 2000, 2001, or a 2003. Face-off one to the point, Boone. Murray a drive, that one blocked, and now he's got to scamper back the other way and hurry. He's got a man on him. Look out, turned it over. Here's that Ratti character. He has been a thorn in the side of the NA tonight. Murray around the boards. Heary will pick it up. In front, look out. Antti Roku just steered it wide. Borst playing it. We're now under a minute to go in the third period with Kärpät comfortably ahead 5-1. Keskakorna in his own end, up to the red line. Has some valuable international playing experience here for these guys. Look out in front. Great save by Scholl. Maybe his best of the game. Good job to get the pad down. He's still playing hard here in this one. As it's over on the boards. Jaworski lost his man. Now picked up by Hotman. He's bumped into by Keskakorna. And Jaworski taken down, but able to get the puck ahead to Jopi. 2-on-2 with Hotman. Jaworski trailing the play. A little backhander, a shot, saved by Blomqvist. He's got it underneath his pads, and he'll hold on with just 4 seconds to go in the third period. John Jaworski there, an NAPHL grad, as well as a forward for the Northeast Generals. Good rush up the ice by the NA, just not enough sustained offense tonight. And this one is going to be going to Kärpät. And a good save there by Scholl. Maybe his best of the game there with the right pad. I think he's played well tonight. Just too much of the Finnish champions of the SM Liga. So just 4 seconds remaining with the face-off to the right-hand side of Blomqvist. And whacked away as time expires. And that'll do it. So, Game 1 doesn't go the way the NAHL wants as Olin Kärpät defeats Team NA by a score of 5-1 here in game number 1 of the 2019 Sirius Ice Hockey World Cup. Teams will get together on their blue line, and we will have the national anthem of Finland as customary here in international competition. But first, guys line up, and across the blue line we'll have the national anthem, and then we'll shake hands here. As customary is international competition here. Good effort tonight from the NA. It was exciting at first after Nate Horn scored the opening goal, but ultimately just too much of the Finnish champions against the NA. So we pause for the national anthem of Finland, followed by some final analysis here from this 5-1 game. All right, the national anthem of Finland is over, and teams now will shake hands at center ice. Tony, we kind of summed this up throughout the thing. I think that encouraging in the beginning. NA came out on fire, scoring that first goal, but again, ran into a buzzsaw today. The power play was really good for the Finns, and ultimately they just proved that they were better tonight.
They were, but I think it comes back to just a learning experience. Again, started the broadcast. You talked about how it's the first time in 45 years that the North American League of Travel International. Again, great experience for the boys. Learned a lot. Learned a lot about what it takes to be successful in this tournament. And again, comes back to the whole experience that we've really had between the opening ceremonies, and that is that this is a big deal. And again, the world stage, hockey's a world's game now, and again for us to be out here competing, again, a lot of positives out of it. I think ultimately, you take away special teams. It's a 2-1 game. Their time together showed, and they're basically just guys having that relationship, with their teammates, knowing where guys are at, making plays, little area passes, and we will get better. I mean, we will get better, and
absolutely.
Again, we have 2 more practices before the next game, and ultimately, like I said, you win 2 games during the semifinals.
Yeah. And yeah, absolutely. I think that you hit the nail on the head. I think the good news is, you know what you have to work on tomorrow. Transitional game, as you stated. Obviously, we need to work on understand a little bit more about the rules, these international rules. I can't fault Matthias Scholl for what he did. I thought he played well tonight. That penalty against him was more of just momentum carrying him out of the crease, but he had it covered from outside the area that you're allowed to do it, so he gets a penalty on that. Some of the things in North America that aren't called, like little holds, little hooks, they're going to be, you're under the microscope here, and they're going to get called here. So there's that. There's a transitional play, and then there's just sustained pressure and trying to create some offense here. So I think that Scott Langer, Rocky Russo definitely know what they have to work on. But again, maybe tonight was just a case of experience. I have to tip my cap to Kärpät. I thought they've got some outstanding players there. They've been in international games before. Keep in mind that all of our guys, all 23 guys in the lineup, do not have any international experience. So there's something to be said about that. But, again, I thought they showed well. They represented well today. There wasn't really any funny business or anything like that. So I thought that they played really well and, kept their heads, kept their cool, and, again, represented the North American Hockey League in the United States well for the first time that the NAHL has been in an international event like this. So those are my final thoughts. Tony, yours.
No, I think you said it well there. Again, a lot of takeaways from today's match. Again, obviously, Kärpät, great program. Hats off to them. They did a great job. They capitalized on their opportunities. And for our guys, just learn from this experience here and get better. I mean, it's still a long tournament. We're still only 1 game in. So again, our guys just got to make plays, settle down, become a team, and play a good game basically on Monday night.
All right, for General Manager Tony Zazowski, want to thank him for joining me for some color commentary tonight. This is Alex Curious bidding you adieu from game number 1 of the 2019 Sirius Ice Hockey World Cup, where Team NAHL falls to Olin Kärpät tonight, 5-1. Our presentation, a product of the North American Hockey League. Want to thank all of you for watching this afternoon. Have a great rest of the weekend, and be sure to join us on our next broadcast, which will come to you right back here on NAHL TV on Monday, August 26th, as Team NAHL takes on Red Bull Salzburg from Austria, and they are 1-0. The Team NA is 0-1, so it is pretty much a must-win situation already in game number 2 for Team NA, but they've got a little bit to regroup here, and we'll see you in about 48 hours right back here at Sheba Arena. Until then, thanks for watching, and have a great weekend.